Hello everyone, welcome to the Nimble Growth Hacking web series where we interview experts on their favorite marketing or sales growth hack. Today's no exception. I'm excited to announce Chris Herbert. Chris, welcome to the show.
It's good to be here. It's good to be talking about Nimble and some of the growth hacks that we're all doing to help grow our businesses.
Fantastic. And give us a little background about yourself. What's your story?
I have three ventures. I have a B2B tech marketing company called MI6.
But you don't have a British accent.
No, I don't, and I'm not a secret. Some people say I look a bit like Daniel Craig, but I don't buy it.
Okay.
I don't buy it. So,
All right.
The other two ventures are Silicon Hudson, which is a tech community I co-founded about 8 years ago from the grassroots up. And having a lot of fun helping technology entrepreneurs and professionals connect and build partnerships and grow their businesses and grow their networks. And the last venture is Tech Igniters, which is a new entrepreneur accelerator we're launching in January, which I'm very excited to be co-leading on.
Okay. And what have you been doing the last couple of years with these companies to have developed these growth hacks in order to kind of further your business ventures?
Over the last little while, I've been using growth hacking strategies to help companies start and grow. And one of the growth hacks that I wanted to talk about today was a visual business intelligence company called Maps BI, which happened to be associated to Silicon Hudson, which is a tech community I co-founded. And they were launching a side business out of their pop-up business, but they really wanted to do it cost-effectively, growth hack style. So what we did is very quickly is we identified where the largest homogeneous market existed where that they could penetrate quickly. And that turned out to be the telematics market, which is basically a device that goes in any vehicle and tracks the movement of vehicles and the behavior of drivers. So it so happened that company was just down the street. No high-tech stuff in terms of what was involved. It was me introducing the CEOs to each other. That partnership alone gave them access to about an addressable market of $24 million worth of revenue opportunity to them, and access to about 400,000 vehicles that they would be able to have their software used for. So what happened about 2.5 years later is that relationship fostered into a really good partnership to the point where Geotab, the company that Maps BI was partnering with, purchased. So that's a pretty recent growth hack that I'm pretty proud of. And it's just about understanding how to find the right people, connect the right people. And quite honestly, Nimble has helped me do that because it helps me get a better understanding about who's in my network and the value that they can represent to myself and to those around.
So you found these two connections, or at least someone who came to you in part because of Nimble, and it ended up being a major relationship between the two?
Yeah, so Nimble is it's the core of our marketing technology stack. And because there are 1,400 members of Silicon Hudson, there's just no way I'm going to remember who they are, remember when I met with them, remember what their Twitter accounts are, what they're on LinkedIn. So what Nimble allows me to do is to manage that segment of my network really effectively so that I can make these types of connections very easily. It's a powerful tool, and it facilitates the ability for you to be creative with growth hacks. We do it with other customers now. There's so much power in terms of Nimble before Prospector was launched, which I'm excited to try, where you can do what I would call test hacks. So you can send an email to a small group of people that you've segmented as influencers and use Nimble to test offers, to test conversations, that sort of thing. So it's an extremely powerful tool.
It is virtually impossible to keep all those relationships fresh and to keep tabs on all of them. So when an instance comes up when you need to make a connection, there's no better way than having a tool like Nimble. There's other tools as well, but the point is that the deal happened because you had the right technology and was able to make that connection. And if it didn't exist, there's almost no way this deal happens because you would not have made that connection.
It's virtually impossible to manage a network and build a community without a tool like Nimble. And here's the reason why. So we have about 1,400 members in LinkedIn, in a LinkedIn group. But that database of people, of contacts, is owned by LinkedIn and now Microsoft. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, with Nimble, I'm able to take the cream of the crop of my network and create richer profiles of people that are important to me, not just now, but potentially in the future, and important to my clients. So expect for me to be nurturing my relationship with you a little bit more now that we've connected and we're doing things like this.
Okay, excellent. So if you have any questions or comments, please let us know. Whether you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, or wherever it is that you're watching it, let us know. And both Chris and I will be very active in responding to you. So with that, Chris, I really appreciate you being on the show and looking forward to hearing that Nimble hack in the future, because I know you've got a lot of them.
Yes. Well, thank you very much.